And now, please, please, please enjoy our radio play, The Creature.
Captain.
Huh?
Captain, wake up. They just radioed. We've got another suspicious fire to investigate.
Oh, I didn't even hear the alarm bell.
You do have a home outside of the firehouse.
Old habits.
Old dog, more like.
Yuck, yuck.
This fire already matches up with the other 4. It's abandoned property.
Hold on. You didn't even bring me coffee. At least let me get my shoes on. I think better with my shoes on.
So that's your secret? Sorry to wake you, but, something's on fire.
I forgive you. Anyway, no great loss. It's not like I was dreaming of sharks.
That your phobia?
No, Freud. He seemed to think that dreaming of sharks meant you were dreaming of female anatomy.
Paints a picture. Was Vienna known for their sharks?
No, it was their baseball team.
Ah. So what did you dream of?
Gerbils. We're not too far from the other fires we investigated, are we, huh?
No, same general proximity. This neighborhood's practically a ghost town.
Yes, it is.
All these abandoned warehouses? Arsonist's dream.
All right, let's get in there and see what the creature has to tell us.
Bit dangerous, isn't it? Personifying fires.
Oh, they name storms, don't they?
True, but it's in trying to predict them that causes all the headaches. Even when you see it coming, it's still a force of nature.
No denying that. Maybe make sure your gear's on tight there, huh? One thing about 15 years as a fire investigator, you no longer take breathing for granted.
Look at all these oval marks on the carpet. Burned through, leading out of the room. He must have made puddles of accelerant as he left the room. The sprinklers must have kicked on and doused them.
They're a little too far apart to have started from a single flash.
He must have set each one individually.
But that takes time. The ones far into the room would have burned first, and it started to spread into the surrounding carpet. But those should be wider than these by the door.
But they're all the same size.
Like footprints.
Abandoned warehouses. I don't know. I still say the first thing that comes to mind is a drug user. Smokes crack, sets themselves on fire. Been known to happen.
5 times in a row?
This is your brain on drugs.
Oh, there's a hospital not too far from all these incidents off of North Avenue.
You think it's a possible target?
Well, humor me that those really were footprints. Your feet are burned that bad at some point. You're going to go to the hospital.
I suppose it is within within a drug addict walking distance.
Yeah, well, you really got a way with words, that's for sure, Pichu.
Just saying.
Yeah, I think these fumes are getting to you a little bit, but it's like the more words you use, the further away I want to go.
That's cute, Cappy. And here I thought you were single by choice.
No, we haven't admitted any burn victims since the woman in the car fire. And she was fine. Checked herself out before she even got the chance to check her in.
She was in a car fire, but checked herself in?
EMT said there wasn't a scratch on her. I've got to get back to my patients, but if any bird vics come in, I'll definitely let you know.
Thank you. Well, square one.
Maybe not. While you were flirting.
Investigating.
I got a hold of the property manager for the warehouse. They keep the security cameras running for insurance purposes.
Oh, good work. Now just get the experience, one of the perks of this job, see? Some days you don't do anything but spend hours and hours in front of a television. Well, I thought you said they had security cameras.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing in here but a computer. Where are the tapes?
Do you miss disco?
All right, DVDs then.
The computer. It's all digital.
Come on.
You've never seen this before?
Of course I have.
Oh, here. Take the mouse. And now double click on the... Now move it to...
I am moving it.
Over here to the...
Where is the play button?
We have to access the folder before. Just let me do it.
I got it.
Move!
All right. Alan Turing wasn't this demanding.
Who? Okay, we're in.
How'd you do that?
And reveal all the secrets of my coven? It's playing now. Do you see the play button?
About time. There's our would-be arsonist.
He's completely bald. No, that's a she. That's a she!
My God, does she look sick. Emaciated. Poor woman. Maybe she is a drug addict.
She's going into the office. Oh, did you see that? She wasn't expecting that carpet to be there.
Well,
Look at her. Like a kid. Rubbing her toes through it.
well, come on now. Fast forward a bit. She just curls up on the floor to go to sleep? She could just be homeless. I don't see any drugs.
No, neither do I.
Whoa!
It's an urban legend.
Chief, if I didn't see it with my own eyes.
Your own eyes have been known to deceive you, Cappy. Like when you thought Katie had a thing for you.
I've seen it too, Chief.
See? And she was friends with Kathy.
No, the spontaneous human combustion.
Look, guys, I don't like pranks, okay?
It's the truth.
Yeah, all right, fine. Show me the tape.
That's not on tape.
DVD then.
No, it's on a computer.
And the captain might have accidentally deleted the folder.
Well, if you would have just showed up, all these buttons look the same to me. The mouse is broken or something.
The
I don't know
mouse
what
wasn't broken. Your hearing was broken. I told you I had it
Hey,
covered.
guys, you too. You got me. You had me going. I hate pranks, but I'll give you that one. Human combustion. Like the Human Torch. Hey, Human Torch, don't you remember? He had a kid sidekick, Toro. He used to throw fireballs.
Human Torch doesn't have a sidekick. He's in the Fantastic Four.
No, it's from a Nicholson movie.
Nicholson was in Batman, not the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
No, he said it. It was a line of dialogue. One of those great Nicholson movies from the 70s.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
No,
5 easy pieces.
he was escorting Randy Quaid to prison.
And that might have been real life then.
Christmas Vacation.
The last detail. The last detail. They're in the Navy. He's escorting Randy Quaid to military prison. It's like a road trip.
If they're in the Navy, why are they on the road?
Yeah, why not just take a boat?
Okay, you guys. See, this is why you don't get promoted. You either, Toro.
No, I'm
I
not the
think you are.
sidekick.
I like the sound of all this.
Ugh, forget it. If I wanted to be in an abusive relationship, I'd own a cat.
Toro!
And you seriously wonder why Katie wanted nothing to do with this? Ooh. If you hadn't erased that security footage, we could have just showed the chief that tape. Now you've got me saying it. Ooh. Instead of freezing, staking out empty warehouses.
I might have fallen asleep when you were getting the coffee.
Oh, great.
I'm kidding. It was hypothermia.
Human combustion is the only thing that really makes sense. When you think about it, all these fires look to be deliberately set, but there's no traces of accelerant.
It makes sense about her as well.
How so?
All these buildings were abandoned. She doesn't want anyone else getting hurt.
I've never been on a stakeout before. It really is as thrilling as they say.
Well, you do the math. Based on her movements, this abandoned mill seems to be her next likely residence.
How do you know it was a mill?
My father used to work here. Look at it now. All those jobs. This used to be a neighborhood. Our neighborhood. I don't know why we ever moved. We were proud to live here, happy to live here. Look at it now.
Look at that fence by the loading dock.
That's her. Grab the fire extinguisher. Let's go.
God, these old buildings give me the creeps.
This isn't Scooby-Doo.
Oh, there she is. Center of the warehouse.
Why is she taking off her clothes?
She's folding them up. She doesn't want to burn them. She's just going to go to sleep right there on the concrete floor.
Look at her. She's freezing. I got a fire retardant blanket in the... Whoa!
I've got her!
Who are you? And how long have you been standing there?
It's all right. We're investigators for the fire department.
You can't arrest me. I didn't do anything wrong.
We're not here to arrest you. Relax. Please take my...
I don't want your coat. I want to be left alone.
Look, you're cold, you're hungry. We got coffee, donuts, and a fire retardant blanket in the squad car outside. Would you let me get those things for you?
Yes. At least I'll never have to worry about my coffee getting cold. Warm it up myself.
I'm glad you still have a sense of humor.
It's my coffee I take seriously.
You know, I bet if we got more of those blankets, we could cut them up and make some fire retardant clothes for her.
I was thinking the same thing.
You're both very kind, thank you.
You're welcome. This is a new one on all of us, Sabine.
One minute I'm driving home from another wonderful day at work. Next thing I know, the car is engulfed in flames. I was still in shock when they brought me to the ER, but I was fine.
Not a scratch.
No. I mean, my hair hasn't fared well, as you can see, but I thought it was the car that started the fire. A couple days go by, then I was back at work one day. I had to go for a walk on my lunch break to distress, and suddenly, whoosh! My clothes are on fire. I'm panicking. I don't know what to do, and I just went into hiding.
Is there anyone we can contact for you? Let them know you're all right? Spouse, employer?
That's the problem right there. Spouse, employer, like they're equal. It's sad that you think that way. It's even sadder when you don't know it. I thought that way. It's how I ended up like this. I'm sure of it.
Because you're a responsible employee?
Oh, that I was. And I gave it my all. And I gave it all to a machine that chewed me up and spit me out.
Oh my God, look at that!
Unbelievable.
Are you all right?
Fine.
Work is obviously your trigger. Even just talking about it.
Talking about it, thinking about it, it's all reliving it. My coworker, she was debating whether or not to take her retirement. 30 years in, 2 pensions. I told her to do it. The stress wasn't worth it. They don't care. The company doesn't care if you live or die, and she did. Didn't show up to work one day. Had a heart attack in her kitchen getting ready to leave for work. Never got to spend all that money that she saved. Her estate doesn't even get to spend it. Once you kick off, the remaining pension goes back to the company. Even when you're dead, they're ripping the balls from your back, to quote the boss. Boss.
Stress can result in a lot of things, but to manifest into human combustion is...
Well, for my coworker, it manifested in a heart attack. Every body is different. Somebody else goes home, yells at their kids. Maybe it slithers into your organs and hatches a cancer, or into your brain and induces a couple of strokes. Stress is the killer, man. I start my day with this right here, my coffee. Like all the other speed junkies, racing to work, racing through life. Oh, if I can just get through the morning. Oh, if I could just get through the afternoon. Oh, if I can just get through traffic. Oh, if I can just get through to the weekend. I'm telling you, America is nothing but a country of drug addicts. We take our speed to plow through the day. Then at night, we have to numb ourselves. Have another cheeseburger, pour some booze, binge watch a TV show. Just slip into your coma so you're ready to speed away for more abuse tomorrow. You know, they don't even bother with the pretense anymore. Wasn't that long ago? They'd at least ask you to work on your days off, give you the illusion of a choice. Now they just expect you to, and we let them step on us. We let them scare us into the fear of losing our jobs. We let them exploit us to our graves, and all that abuse would almost be palatable if they didn't make such a dog and pony show about respect and procedure and valuing ideas and employees. These suggestions you make that they don't ignore, yeah, they take those as their own. So you stop making suggestions. You work the holiday or you stay late, but it's expected. Yet there's never enough money in the budget for a raise. They let you accrue paid time off, but when you actually take it, you're suddenly in a meeting with your manager talking about your attendance. And they talk about respect, yet when you try to alert management about a rude coworker or an idiot boss, well, you must clearly be the problem. Now, they've even got you paranoid about what you post on Facebook. Like, you're not allowed to have a life outside of work. It's like they own you. They'll fire somebody for a Facebook post. But cover up corporate maleficence. It's all such a joke. Burn up, flame out.
We want to help you.
Help her do what? Where's she gonna go?
Bijou.
She's right.
She's out of the frying pan, into the fire, no offense.
I almost killed myself the other night.
Oh, Sabine.
I felt like I lost everything. Climbed to the roof of the warehouse, ready to jump. Then I saw the stars. Do you know how long it's been since last I saw the stars?
I'll be blunt. You might have left the stress of your job, but now your body is reacting to new stress factors. You're scavenging for food, you've got no job, no home. That blanket's your only possession.
Yeah. I'm free.
She's just gonna live in your garage?
Concrete floor, temperature controlled room at any rate. We got the flame retardant thing going on, food in the fridge. She won't be in the elements. We're alone.
I feel sorry for her too, but she's not your responsibility.
Well, what's the alternative? She becomes a lab rat? A government requisition?
It is a phenomena worth studying.
Science has yet to cure cancer, Alzheimer's, or the common cold even. What are they going to do for her? She'll end up another curio for UFO hunters.
Yeah, but in this day and age, she could make a mint. TV appearances, meet and greets, book deals.
Nothing stressful about fame, huh?
She could be her own boss. Isn't that the goal?
Everything carries its own set of problems. Even retirement, I bet. If I ever get there.
So the investigation is over?
Must have been drug addicts, like you said. Speaking of drug addicts, whatever happened with you and that guy in the band?
Who has the time?
Give him a ring, a phone call, not a marriage proposal. Save yourself for someone I approve of, but in the meantime, go on, get out of here. I'll finish the paperwork.
You sure? It's still early.
It is for you.
You were listening to our radio play, The Creature. And now, here's more fine entertainment and saddle-making tips from the Don't Call Me Sweetheart Show program.